Some breaking news coming out that things are intensifying with the U.S. and Iran, with the war going on between Israel and Hamas in the Middle East. The U.S., they're saying, will be next for attacks, and we've already heard this warned from the FBI and now from hostage family members saying the U.S., you are next on the list. Take a look at the articles coming out in the past 24 hours. U.S. forces under fire in the Middle East as America slides towards the brink. This just coming out 3 hours ago. Now, the U.S. yesterday evening carries out airstrikes in eastern Syria targeting IRGC and Iranian-backed groups' weapons storage facilities. Now, the U.S. is striking Iran, and this is happening because U.S. Reaper drones shot down near Yemen by Iranian-backed Houthi militants, defense officials say, and we're hearing that the attacks against the U.S. are intensifying. That is right. The warnings by the U.S. to Iran not to attack us, well, Iran actually has stepped up their attacks. Take a look at this. Iran-backed groups threaten to expand the Gaza war as they step up attacks on Israel and the United States, and we're hearing that Iran has taken the threats by the Biden administration as empty, and with every threat for them to stop, they are increasing their attacks on us. And take a look. Just 4 days ago, I let you know that Iran says that the U.S. will be hit hard if there is no ceasefire in Gaza, and we saw the Iranian foreign minister on U.S. soil at the UN meeting tell the United States in front of all the UN that you will not be spared from the fire if this war in Gaza does not stop. And what we're hearing is this war is nowhere close to over. Things are intensifying between the U.S. and Iran. Now, I'm going to share with you the latest breaking news coming out in the past 24 hours so you know exactly what's going on. And a lot of people are saying this is going to lead to World War III as things are intensifying around the world. Now, I know this is not the news that anybody wants to hear, but if you appreciate the knowledge, and I believe that knowledge is power and knowing what's going on is half the battle, then do me a quick favor, smash the like button. Just takes a second. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and if you want to support the channel, I've created a join button. You can click it, become a member, and I will cite all of these articles in your YouTube feed, but if not, that's totally fine. I cite all my sources anyways. They are in the description below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get you caught up on the latest coming out in the past 24 hours as things are intensifying with the U.S., warnings that the U.S. is next, and some are saying that we could be looking at World War III. Let's go ahead and dive right in.
U.S. forces have struck a weapons facility warehouse in Syria.
Well, this came just hours after Iranian-backed militias or militants launched their 42nd attack on U.S. bases over there since October 17th.
And our people are getting hurt. This includes an American Reaper drone that was shot down yesterday, cost millions. It happened over Yemen. It looks like we were in their airspace, and that was taken down by a drone, too. Let's bring in retired Army General Anthony Tata. Great to see you, General. Your thoughts about our second retaliation after a total of 42 attacks since October 7th?
Yeah, Brian, so these are the lowest threshold flexible deterrent options that DOD has. You can go after equipment and ammo in Syria. You can go after people, Shia militia groups in Syria. Next up would be Shia militia groups in Iraq. Next up would be directly confronting Iran, who is behind all of this. And so it's the lowest threshold possible. And there's no messaging to Iran matching the strikes that are going in on the equipment. It's weak, right? So in my view, it's weak, having been the policy guy in DOD.
Right. And General, I was reading that apparently we were watching the facility that we were going to hit for hours, and we saw people coming and going, and then it seems like everybody left. So, apparently there was a worry that they would kill somebody, connected to the Revolutionary Guard or a militia group, and that would inflame them more. But you got to figure, they knew
not the right footage, by the way. That wasn't.
They had to know we were coming.
Right, and so by watching it for so long and allowing people to leave, it's a very clear intention that we didn't want to kill anybody. We just wanted to damage the equipment. So it's a demonstration of power, which is
symbolic.
It's symbolic, and it's meaningless if it's not matched with an escalation of these flexible deterrent